What is up, y'all? Welcome to the mid-majors podcast, where the real hoop talk happens unfiltered and unapologetic. We have not recorded a regular episode, in a minute.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's
a
been
long while.
Like a smooth month.
Yeah,
easy
for
month.
For sure.
Easy month. Which we can talk about that. So we are doing our WNBA exit interview today. We're going to get into some things and get into what we're looking forward to as far as our show, etc. What we'll be talking about next, because we are a women's basketball podcast, in case you didn't know.
Absolutely.
But we can talk about we can just talk about kind of like what we've learned. I know for me, so like one thing me and Courtney had talked about, it's just like, dang, like, what do we want out of this? Because we've kind of grown, like, pretty quickly, for the most part, that we're happy with.
Yeah.
So I think we're, like, at, like, 210 subscribers or something like that. Pretty close to it. So we were just like, dang, like, how do we... I feel like we did a good job pivoting as far as keeping up with WNBA playoffs, because it happened so quickly. We had no plan going into it, but we was just like, we're going to have to go live. Like, can you go live today? Yes, I can. Well, let's do it tomorrow. Can you go live after this? Yes, you can. Yes, I can. Yeah. So what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I'm not going to lie. I was very nervous about going live.
Really?
I was so nervous. I was, just because I'm like, oh, like, don't say the wrong thing. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Because it's live. You can't edit it or anything like that. Like, so it was from that angle. So I feel like when we first did it, I was very like just reserved. But then as we started doing it, I'm like, okay, like we found our rhythm. And then I enjoyed people that were engaging like with us during the live. Fun. That actually made it more fun. But I loved it. I loved it. I had thought that we would be here right now from when we were talking about it from Instagram. Yeah. Until now. It's like, wow, like we really doing this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like we literally like had all these plans to be like, well, we'll just record once a week. Like we'll start there. And then like we got into it and we're like, oh, like we was putting out content. I'm proud of us. Like content
we were putting out content. Okay. We're content creators.
We're content creators at this point. Yeah. So what are your thoughts? Like, what are your thoughts of you being a podcaster for 2 months?
Wow. It's shocking for me. I always think about doing these like really cool things, but never really like step outside my comfort zone to do them. Yeah. You know, sometimes my dreams seem unattainable because they're so big sometimes. Yeah. You know? And I felt like this was one of those things for me. It was like we were talking about it, and I knew in my heart that I wanted to get back into basketball some way. Yeah. Because I really did miss it. But I knew I didn't want to coach. And this kind of like came about. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to fully commit to it, you know, and just see what happens. And I'm just happy I did it. I'm happy I did it. Like 2024 was a good year for me. Like for sure.
2025 or 2024?
Well, no, because I feel like, didn't we talk about this in 2024?
I don't even know. This first of all, 2025 is on crack. I want to say that it's like it's been like a long year, but it's like, dang, that happened this year. Like for an example, like I'm going to Miami this weekend again, and I'm thinking about it. I was just in Miami January, so I'm like, that was the same year.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's when did we talk about it? Was it last year? I don't know.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Maybe we did. I don't know why I thought we talked about it like last year.
We probably did.
Okay. It was just, you know, a good year of like ideas and like just creativity and all types of things for me. Like, so just to see it come to fruition like right now, it's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. So what about you?
Honestly, just the same. Like I love how like we feed off each other. Like I was proud of you today. Like you sent me a picture of new equipment you bought. I was like, oh, okay. Like I'm like, what you gonna do with it? And I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna get me, because I've like looked at that stuff too. And I'm like, okay, let me get my stuff too, because that is coming up.
Right.
So really just with that, like, I love that. Like, I'm blessed to be doing this with you, because I feel like you're great to work with. You're a great partner. So I do enjoy that.
Vice versa.
Yeah, I do like that. I know for me, Believe this or not, like I know that I'm a big personality. I know that I have a lot of personality. I do not like attention at all, for real. Like, I don't like it at all. I don't want people to know me. I don't want to be seen. The fact that I've had a lot of growth with this too, and I've surprised myself. The fact that I have commented back on so many people on stuff, and I've interacted with people, that's honestly a lot for me. Like, I interact with you because I know you, but I don't be doing that. Like, if you go like on any of my other stuff, like, I don't be commenting back. Like, I don't be wanting to do that. So it's just like, ugh, like, I'm really introverted, believe it or not. Like, I'm a introverted extrovert. It's weird. So just for me doing that, the growth in that, and just I have like, and this could be a whole nother conversation. Just for me, I've always struggled when it came to interest in things, and like, I can think about stuff in my career where it's like, I thought that I should have got a promotion and a job or something like that, and it didn't work out for me. But I'm like, looking back, the mature me, and I was like, you didn't work hard enough. That's why it didn't work out. Like, I talked about my work ethic. So just like me, the work ethic that I've put in this, it's like, oh, this is something you like. This is something you enjoy. This is something you're having fun with. And it's like, when you have that energy towards things that you want to do, it's amazing because you see the results rather quickly.
Absolutely.
So I think for that has showed me that. And also too, with you talking about you being like nervous to be on live, I get that, because me too. I'm one of them people who, you know, I'ma just say whatever, but I would tell y'all this: I'm looking at the camera, I'ma stand by what I say. Y'all not gonna make me switch up. I don't care. You can pull up something from 2012. I don't care. I said it. I'ma say it in 2025. Whatever. I mean what I say. I'm a black and white person. Whatever. But also too, one thing I've learned, when it comes to social media, like, another thing, y'all don't fear me. Social media does not fear me. The comments, y'all don't fear me. You're not going to make me feel the way. You can say whatever. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I just want to put that out there. People are going to say, you know, I could get on here and be like, I love this Into the Night candle that I got from Bath and Body. Somebody, anybody is going to take whatever I say, and it can be as simple as that. They going to say what you really meant. No, what you really meant, you said it was better than all the rest of the candles that they had. And you be like, what?
They'd be quick to put some words in your mouth.
And it's like, for an example, like, we had a comment on when we talked about the Satu, when I was like talking about what we were talking about. We were saying that who could afford a lockout. And I was like, okay, she got enough where she probably can afford a lockout. But it was enough compared to what? Then somebody went to a whole paragraph of NBA comparison. And I just said, you know, I ain't responding to that, because you completely made that up. We've been on the women's side. We've been on team get your money. And that's another thing too with this. Shout out to the people who's been on every episode. Shout out to people who ain't missed a live. Shout out to that, because y'all been here. Y'all know what we be on. Y'all know what we stand for. It's going to be some people who trickle in and don't know nothing and going to have whatever opinion they want to have about you, our show, whatever. And shout out to you on that. And like I said, that does not bother me one bit, whatever.
Absolutely.
So just,
we welcome it. Thank you for watching.
We thank you for watching.
And send it to somebody else that you think will disagree with this as well. Like,
we appreciate it. We appreciate Continue to be in the comments. I might comment, I might not. It depends. And the reason why I take my time, because I don't respond to stuff direct, because you don't know what you might get me. I might have done had a bourbon that day. Especially if you don't comment on a Sunday. I done had about 2 bourbons. There's no telling what version of me you might get. I might have had a wine. I'm feeling nice. I don't know what you might get. So I take my time on responding to stuff too. And also too, shout out to people who have given us constructive criticisms. Like, hey, I like the show, but change this and change that. We appreciate that. We respect that. We're not soft in that area. We'll fix it. Like, I'm okay with that. I appreciate that. Thank you for your feedback. And I feel like we have to be that way. And if you don't accept negative criticism, whatever, like, you're not going to grow. So.
Absolutely.
That was a lot.
Everything you said, I agree with. Everything you said, I agree with.
Yeah. But, so I'm proud of where we are. I'm proud of the growth. Like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. We plan on doing this for as long as we can. So
absolutely,
only going to get better. And I think that we have gotten better in the short amount of time. So, and it's so funny because, like, I had like a work event today that was super long, child. And everybody was asking about it. They were like, how's the podcast going? And I was like, well,
That's
it's
amazing.
going well. It's going And the other person was here and they were, what, you got a podcast? I'm like, yeah, this is this. And So yeah, it's been
you better promote, girl. Like you better.
Yeah.
I love that.
And that's one thing about myself too, and I'm trying to, we talk about personal growth. I need to get better about stuff like that. And this show has made me proud to want to tell people, because that's one thing there's a lot of things about me and a lot of things that I have accomplished that you would never know, because I'm probably not going to tell you. That's like, how you do those, tell us about yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you in a setting and I literally say my name, I say what show I'm binge watching right now, on to the next person.
Very but then, surface level.
Pretty much that's it. And then somebody come behind me, well, she's got a podcast, or she wrote a book, or did you know she was in the Hall of Fame? And I'm like, yeah, those things too.
Those things too.
On to the next person, just
I mean, you beeped my horn. So
yeah, like appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
But whatever. So there's that. But yeah, I'm proud of us. And like I said, we appreciate you guys for y'all support. We love it.
All of that.
We are excited about getting into college season. I cannot wait either. And we'll really transition to that, but we are going to do our I guess we'll call it our WNBA exit interview.
You still got the questions up, right?
I was just gonna pull up the list, child. Yeah, I do have them questions though. I do like those.
Oh no, go ahead, girl.
Okay,
do your thing.
We can do both. Whatever. We can do whatever we're feeling. What was I just saying?
The WNBA exit. Yeah.
So we're doing our own WNBA exit interview. Congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces. We was one of those ones. We was, what's wrong with them? But then, I forgot about the fact that they lost 3 coaches. Coaches.
I did not know they lost three big coaches.
They lost 3 coaches.
It's the Tyler. Is the lady from the Valkyries? Was she on that team too?
She was on the staff. So that's part of it. They had to figure it out. Shout out to them. Just shout out to them and just the adversity they went through, and they came out on top.
They did.
I think that people are comparing A'ja Wilson to Michael Jordan. I see A'ja got way more in the tank. I think she has more championships in the tank for sure. I think now she's at a point, it don't matter what team she's on, they are going to be a contender. My opinion.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
And that just goes I think it's just it's a testament to her leadership too. Yeah. She's a phenomenal player, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'll be real with you, even if she went to another team that wasn't the Aces, I think she would make that team better.
Yeah.
And they probably would be contenders.
And people want to go there.
Exactly. She's just that type of player where she makes the other people around her better, but they want to be better as well.
Yeah.
It's they hold themselves accountable, right?
Yeah.
Because they're playing with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I absolutely
when you got somebody that good and plays with a level of intensity, and I think it just the fact that her teammates had something so nice to say about her and had all them heartfelt words to say about her, just like Nalissa Smith saying, you make me enjoy playing basketball again. Just stuff like that says a lot about a person.
It does.
And it's so funny because I forgot. I was watching, I don't know who I was watching. They were talking about Russell Wilson. And they were talking about, it wasn't Richard Sherman. I forget, it was Cam Newton was talking about how you've never heard his teammate say anything positive about him. And it says a lot. You get and I was just like, dang, now that you think about it, I know what Marshawn Lynch said. I know what this person said. So
hold on, what did they say?
Well, Marshawn Lynch.
Besides the fact, who was that one dude who was saying he was lame?
Oh, that's Channing. He wasn't on his team.
Oh,
Channing Crowder. Shout out to Channing. I love Channing. Marshawn Lynch said something about him on the phone, didn't answer his phone call or wouldn't answer his phone or something like that. I had to go back into it, but they would the point was never hear anything positive to say really about him, which I think, like I said, I think that it said a lot that people had so much to say about A'ja and just her passion. I love to see people cry. I'm at that stage in my life where I'm a cry over everything. I cried when she won. You crying, I'm crying. What are you crying for? That's just me at this point. So a lot to say about that. But so we already said we had to say about Phoenix. It's not really much to say.
There's not much to say about Phoenix.
Good season. You fought hard. There we go. Yeah, so congratulations to them. I was talking to one of my coworkers today, and she was going off about the dream and talking about I don't like that coach. I said, y'all can't quit. Y'all can't not like every coach. The coach had the best season in franchise history. We can't keep doing that.
Boy, they'd be quick to blame it on the coach.
It's always that. Like, Jesus, that's a tough job. That's a job that I don't want. But let's just cut to the shits. There's not really much for the exit interview. Our exit interview was more about us, how
Absolutely.
We grew.
About the mid-majors podcast.
Yes, how we felt we handled the first WNBA season. And y'all let us know, too, how our coverage was. Like I said, we've only been doing this 2 months. It's only going to go up from here. We'll definitely do better. I felt like we did the best that we could with the WNBA playoffs.
I was about to say, like, we really were just winging it.
Yeah.
I'm like, even like before that, like, yeah. I feel like you were like, let's just record. Like, we just got to do it. We just got to do it. And I'm like, well, do we need like a plan? Do we need like to write stuff down? And you're like, no, like, we're just going to get on there and we're just going to go. And I'm just like, okay, like, we're really doing this. I think the big thing was really just being present. Like, you have to be present when it comes to that. You have to put out stuff. You have to be present. You have to talk about what's going on. Like, shout out to people who do this full time. Cause I'm just like, and it's like, it's so crazy because you got to be so quick. It's like something happened. And sis over here done made a full video on it. And I was just like, Jesus, like, what are y'all doing? But I'm like, y'all doing this full time. That's like one thing I think I've like realized is that like when I think about content creators, like they really like don't care about anybody else for the most part. I feel like you can't because to do like something like this or just be on the internet sharing your life or sharing an opinion or whatever the case may be, you're open to so much judgment like you talked about earlier. And I feel like that can deter a lot of people. Yeah. I think that's one thing that kind of was like I was nervous about too, is just like kind of putting myself out there in that way. Yeah. And then we talked about just being away from the game for so long. Yeah. You know, and it is like riding a bike and you finally get your groove. And I feel like we found it. Yeah. You know, but because I was away from it for so long, I'm like, man, I don't know what my takes are going to be like. Like, you know what I mean? You kind of got to get used to it again. But I'm just so happy that like kind of put myself out here like this. And then also, this is so random, but I'm going to say it anyway. Like, F it. I was honestly really scared to like get on this camera with like no filter or nothing.
Girl.
I swear. Girl. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, what is the lighting going to look like? What is like, the camera's going to be all close to my face. Like, is it going to look flawless or am I going to look crazy as hell? Like, I don't know. Girl. But this is really like pushed me to like past that. Right? Like, now I just feel like really comfortable now. Like, what? You want to take a picture? Let's do it. I think you really just got to kind of just go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And also too, like, I think that we both showed ourselves just a lot of grace and just been like, girl, let's just go with it. Like, facts. You got me crying on a damn podcast. Girl, I shed some tears.
Yeah, it happens. It happens, child. It's okay. And it probably won't be the last time. Something we do want to talk about. It's a whole lot of unrestricted free agents coming up for the 2026 WNBA season. So I ain't gonna go through the whole list because some of these people, I ain't gonna say, it's a lot of people who matter. I'm gonna say that. It's a lot of people. We're gonna go through some. It's a big number. We're gonna go through the ones and we're gonna ask stay or not gonna stay. Stay or leave. Some Jackie Young.
Stay
for sure.
Yeah.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Stay.
Jewel Lloyd.
Stay.
She should stay.
Mm-hmm.
Kalia Copper. I will leave. Why? I don't think they're gonna get it done over there.
No.
I don't think they're gonna get it done over there.
Especially if you building your team around Alyssa Thomas. Don't get me wrong, she's a great player, but I don't think she's somebody I would build my franchise around.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think that she just has to have a lot around her. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. And it's like somebody, like I said, we talked about this, I think, on the last live. Somebody on TikTok was like, I don't know why y'all don't think she missed triple doubles, number one option. I mean, Russell Westbrook was Mr. Triple Double. He averaged one in a season. And look, you know what I'm saying? Like, that didn't really end well for him. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I agree.
Arike.
Leave.
You think she leaves?
Yeah, she needs to leave. That's not her team anymore.
Needs to leave Dallas? No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
No. I think she's I don't know if she struggled this year because she was the second option. I'm not sure.
Was she injured? I feel like with her, I feel like it might have been an ankle situation. And y'all let us know in the comments if y'all, I feel like with her, it might have been some injuries, whatever, early in the season. A lot was going on in Dallas. It's like they lost a lot of people too. They lost Satu. This was Satu's first year gone, wasn't it? Satu left. Natasha Howard was out of there. Dejanay was there. Yeah, it was. They lost a lot too, but they're rebuilding as they should.
And I think that's why she's gonna leave. I don't think they see her being part of that rebuild.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Where could she go? What would she benefit? Where do we want to see with her? Is she still a number 2? Is she still a number 1 option?
It's hard to say with this past
year. It depends
year.
on where she's a number 1 option on Chicago.
I'm not mad at that.
You know what I'm saying?
They need somebody.
They need somebody, but I don't think she's not a number 1 option there. I don't think. I think that she could be. I'm talking about at Dallas. Sorry, no, I'm talking about at Dallas. Yeah. She could be a number 1 option somewhere like Chicago, but I don't see. It's a lot going on in Chicago. I don't see them getting. I don't see her going there. Yeah. I'll have to think on that one and revisit that to see kind of where I would like to see her at.
I mean, who could you also have to win? Who are the new teams coming out this for next season?
When are they coming next year? Or is it 2027?
Oh, I thought at least one of them was coming in 2026. At least the Toronto team, or at least one of them.
But don't, yeah.
I mean, that's something we can talk about too. Yeah, just how that process is.
We can table that.
The people on the team, yeah, for sure.
We can table that. Gabby Williams stay in Seattle. I liked her on that team. I felt like she did a lot for that team.
I agree. I agree. Who? I think it depends on who they hire as their head coach.
Well, I'll skip and say that Skylar Diggins is also a free agent too as well, which I don't think that matters to get a player like Gabby Williams if she's on the team or not. You get what I'm saying as far as position wise. Satu, stay or leave, Phoenix. Hell, Alyssa Thomas, both of them, Alyssa Thomas and Satu. Where's Alyssa Thomas gonna go if she was to leave Phoenix?
I don't know. You think she got like a bad attitude? Like, what do you think? What do you think her personality is like off the court? This is just straight like a.
Have we ever seen her hang around anybody other than
That's
what
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
I think but then again, also too, that could be a factor of things. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like I pay attention to people. If I tell you, I pay attention to 2 things when it comes to women. Mm-hmm. I pay attention if you ain't got nobody around you. Mm-hmm. And I also pay attention if you always got somebody different around you, if it makes sense. Mm-hmm. So that's 2 things I always look at. But with her, it's more of like, ain't nobody around her. But also, too, I'm here to do my job and I'm ready to go home. You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. My senior year in college, like, I ain't at the parties. I ain't on scene. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get up out of here. So it could be that. Is she a player? I mean, I saw a whole lot of her holding people accountable but herself. You know what I'm saying? I see more of her criticizing than building up. I felt like I see more of that. This is my personal opinion.
Yeah, and I see what you're saying. I think this is like a stretch. And I know you haven't gotten to DeWanna Bonner yet. Because we talked about that briefly, about how like they need to go their separate ways as far as like playing on the same team.
I don't think they need to go their separate ways. I think one needs to go ahead and call it a wrap.
Oh, my bad. So I'll say for me, they need to go their separate ways. But I feel like wasn't there like something going on when DeWanna Bonner got to the team, and I felt like I was reading something about like Satu kind of being like a little bit upset.
I didn't see that.
Not upset, but like just because she came in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
But Satu I think she was hurt at the time. So
yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I don't think Satu wants to stay if DeWanna Bonner and AT are both there.
I see that.
I don't think any of them really want that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of y'all going together and we on the team or married or whatever y'all. I'm not a fan of that. I just feel like it's a lot. If you beef with one, and shout out before I get into this too, and shout out to y'all who be team couples. And I ain't even getting at that. I'm just saying that shout out to y'all if y'all love it. I love it too. I want everybody to be happy. But as far as me on the team, if I'm mad at one, if I say something to one, I got to worry about the other one. And they could be mature enough at this age where that's not a factor, but it very much could be. You get what I'm saying? It's just like you beef with one, you got to beef with both. I'm just not with that. Like, or what if they mad at each other? But they could be past it. It's a certain level of maturity that you got to have that I think they should have at this age. But I just know I wouldn't be with it. You get what I'm saying? Like for me, I'd be like, I ain't trying to get into that. I don't know what they own. Or I'd probably have to ask questions like, is it cool? What's the situation like? How if one mad at the coach, are they both mad at the coach? Is they both ganging up on the coach? You get what I'm saying? Like it could be that, but we don't. It should be a certain level of maturity. I'll say that
absolutely. I think she leaves though. I think DeWanna Bonner leaves.
Leaves it and does what? Because she
somebody might pick her up and they might want her. I just don't think like
everybody
I
gonna
feel like
somebody
because
gonna take her.
Somebody gonna take her. I feel like she was in a position in Indiana where she just didn't want to be there and she needed a team, and I feel like going to Phoenix was like that last minute option. I feel like they moved some pieces around to get her there. Maybe even talk to AT. I don't know.
Who?
But
Phoenix. Got you.
Yes. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this question based off what you said, and not to mean cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, people argue and say Sydney Colson no. Everybody else at Indiana seems to be happy. The ones that matter, I say that, seems to be happy. Why was she not happy?
I think she thought she was gonna be I don't think she was prepared to be a role player, and not even that. Like, just I don't think she was prepared for that. And I think too, it's like I don't know if this is a right word to use, like maybe like a power dynamic, especially when the girls that are getting the touches and that have the green light are so much younger than you, and you have this
ego
resume of things, yet the coaches don't trust you to be that person. Not trust you, but it's just like you're not Caitlin, you're not Kelsey, and you're not Aaliyah. You're not part of that.
That I do like that point, but she went with her coach. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, because that was her coach at Connecticut.
Her coach at Connecticut.
So she went with her. So that's a conversation, that's a level of trust there. If I'm gonna go with you, you get what I'm saying?
She played at Connecticut.
Who?
What I'm saying is that she played in Connecticut.
Right.
She was an option in Connecticut.
Right. Gotcha.
So you come in the Fever like, yo, I'm going to Coach Caitlin
number
Clark
4
and Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston.
After
like,
Aaliyah Boston.
Girl, like,
yeah.
You know, but I don't think she was ready for that. And now that you mentioned their team chemistry for the Fever, I think she had to go. She had to go. Because you could tell that their team chemistry is so good.
As far as they went with what they had and how they kept going,
it was good. She had to go. She had to.
Because people say that Sydney Colson looked miserable, but it's like Sydney Colson was playing. Sydney Colson was on the floor. Maybe she was miserable because she was hurt.
That. And
you know what I'm saying?
How old is she? 30, 33, 34? How old is she?
She's close to us.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
She's maybe 2 years younger than us. Maybe. She's close to us.
That knee is hurting.
Yeah.
It's hurting.
Yeah. But I feel like she proved a lot on that team and what she could do. Because I'll be honest with you, I ain't know what Sydney Colson could do anymore. Compared to what her role on the Aces to the role there. I didn't know what, she showed me a lot. I remember her in college, but she showed me a lot. So I'll say that. But while we on Indiana, Natasha Howard.
She stays.
You think she stays?
Mm-hmm.
I think with her, I think that if she did decide to go, I think it's in her best interest to stay, because I think that she's no bigger of a role than what she was in Indiana, if that makes sense. I think that her role ain't no bigger anywhere else than what it was.
Right.
Get the little cleanup rebounds, get a 10 points on a good night, 15 points. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that her role is any bigger than what it is in Indiana. So I would say.
And she's getting utilized in Indiana.
Yes.
Like her role can be that on a different team, but she might not get that same playing time.
And I felt like at first she wasn't utilized, but I feel like with a player like her and just that system with Caitlin Clark, you got to figure out how to utilize, period. And I feel like she can run the floor. I feel like she does, like, have the speed. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, that was something I felt like they kind of had to work through.
Okay, I'm going to pause you real quick.
Okay.
What happens to, like, the Odyssey Sims and some of those other players that really, like, I hope they get picked up somewhere. I really do.
I want Washington to pick up some people, because y'all got some, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they'll pick up Odyssey Sims, but I want Washington to try to go and get something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you got Sonya, you got Kiki. Let's try to get a good point guard. Who was their point guard?
It wasn't Brittany. So was it Brittany Sykes at the time? But I don't know.
She left.
She left.
She's gone. She left. I think that I want them to try to get in the mix and try to get something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to try to do that. They be having a vibe. They got they got the vibes at their games. They got the little brunch and mimosa at the games. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and what's her name? Shakira Austin.
Shakira Austin. You know, she's solid.
They got real potential.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, so I think
they're just missing one solid piece.
I would like to see somebody go over there. Enrique? No, I don't like it.
You think Enrique?
No. I'm just throwing out a name.
Yeah. I see where you're going, though. I see where you're going.
I want to see maybe like a good point guard. Who was the point guard? Who was the point guard? Let me look it up.
Well, Sonya was like, she was like a 2-3?
Sonya's like a 3 to me. Hold on. Washington Mystics roster. Let's see. Oh, we tripping. Georgia Amore got hurt.
Yes.
Georgia Amore got hurt. And I like her. I like her. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I hate that we couldn't see what she could do. I like her.
That's a solid point guard.
That is but she's coming off an ACL injury. How's that rehab gonna be? We don't know. You get what I'm saying? So, like, then they got JC
knee, before the season started, though. So yeah, she should be well.
It was draft knee.
Yeah,
literally, it was draft knee. So I mean, I like her a lot. I still want to see them get a little more. You got Alicia Clark, who's a vet. They got some pieces. Like,
they got pieces.
I want to see more. More.
I think we'll see more next year for sure.
We'll see more.
That's a very, very young team. So I think next year they'll be ready to go.
What does Brittany Griner do? Does Brittany Griner stay in Atlanta? I think Brittany Griner in the A for the A. To be honest,
I was gonna say the same thing too.
I think Brittany, her wife a lawyer. I think that they in Atlanta for the A. They for the vibes. You know, they probably here they got a kid. They probably here for the school systems. You know,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so funny. Say it again. Say lawyer.
A lawyer.
He said lawyer.
Yeah, I be country a lawyer.
The lawyer.
You know, her wife a lawyer. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that was country, if that was Atlanta talk. I don't know. I have no clue. So I think she's here for the vibes, child. So I could see her staying in Atlanta for that. I feel like she came for that. Brianna Jones. I want to see Brianna Jones stay. I liked her.
Who's Brianna Jones? I'm sorry.
Brianna Jones, the point, the center, the post player who came from Connecticut, with DeWanna Bonner and them came here. Okay. You know Brianna Jones. She big girl.
Okay.
Solid.
It's not ringing a bell.
Rebound.
It's not ringing a bell.
I was
trying to pull because they posted it on Instagram, like with their pictures and everything, and I was trying to pull it up just in case you said somebody, and I was like, who?
You know what? This long list is showing me like they really do need expansion as far as like teams. Like they need expansion badly, because I'm like, this is the whole damn league. Like this is a list of the whole league.
Yeah.
Let's see. Skylar Diggins, I think she likes Seattle.
I think she likes Seattle too.
Yeah. Brianna Stewart, I think she loves New York. I think she likes the city. I think she's got a family.
It's good for her brand. It's good for her brand.
Yeah. Puma. You know what I'm saying? That's big. I think that for
you got
her.
Sabrina there. So like,
Sabrina's on the list too, honey.
Is Sabrina on the list too?
Sabrina's on the list too. I ain't got to her yet. I'm pretty sure sis is
What
on
if
here.
they both go to Dallas with the coach?
Ooh.
That would be the biggest FU. Oh,
I think Sabrina. I'm pretty sure Sabrina is coming on up. Jonquel Jones is. Yeah, Sabrina. You got to think they don't be doing. They only do about 2-year deals. You know what I'm saying? They do like small deals. Yeah, Sabrina's on here. So all three of them, Sabrina, Jonquel. I wouldn't be mad, excuse me, if they busted it up. But it's like, where do I want to see Sabrina? I would like to see. Where do I want to see Sabrina? I don't know.
It's nothing is coming to mind for me either.
Yeah.
What is Sabrina? Is she a point guard? She's not really a point guard to me.
She's a combo if she want to be.
Yeah.
I think it depends on who's around her. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Natasha Cloud was great with that team. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, to me, on that team, she was a 2. She's a, yeah. To me, I like her as a 2 spot. I like her coming off screens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like her handling the ball much. Marina Mabry, does she stay in Connecticut?
No.
No.
Well, her girlfriend is on the team, so she might stay because of that. But I hope not, because I don't think she wanted to be there in the first place when they traded. No. Didn't she request a trade? She wanted to trade.
Yeah. Yeah. She requested a trade. I think with her, I wonder how she does business. I think with her, it was kind of like, okay, cool, bye. You get what I'm saying? And then let's put you over here. And then I wonder how she does business, if you read between the lines of what I'm saying, how she is to work with. Caleb McBride at Minnesota. I see your stays. Like I said, a few of these I'm skipping because whatever. If you're close to being out the league, I can't do it today. I'm put these two together. Kelsey Plum, De'Arica Hamby. I see him. I like it. I like it over there. I like it over there.
Cameron Brink and Rakia. Yeah.
I like it over there. They could get, who don't want to live in LA? They need, but I say this, I can't say about Kelsey Plum and De'Arica Hamby because they got Jordan and they got Under Armour, but them players need some more money out there, honey, with that cost of living.
Nah, facts.
You get what they need? They need more money out there.
I was like, I've been to LA a couple times, and
yeah, who wouldn't want to live in LA? If I had to do it all over, again, if I could have went anywhere in college, me knowing what I am now, the personality I have now, I would have been at UCLA. I would have loved to live in LA for free.
Really?
Yes. When I went on their campus, we played again. I was just like, this is amazing. Like, I was in love with that campus. I loved it. I would have USC, UCLA. I would have loved to live in California for free for 4 years. My little cousin went and played football at UCLA, and he was in love with it.
It was amazing.
Yeah, he was in love with it. But they need some more money out there. Dejanay Carrington, I want to see her get healthy. I like Minnesota. I don't think that Minnesota needs to subtract or add. I felt like they just didn't get the job done. I felt like people got hurt. Natasha Cloud, she's next in New York. She can go anywhere. She really can go anywhere. Ariel Atkins, she's out of Chicago. I don't see her re-signing with Chicago. I don't know where she goes, but I wouldn't run it back with them. If she leaves, we're gonna see. If she leaves,
I
there's
have
a lot
no
going on
words
over there.
for Chicago.
Yeah, I have no words either. Moving on. Stays in Las Vegas.
Yes.
What? Because why? The weather's nice. It's hot, yeah. It's Sin City. It's stuff to do. You the queen of the Vegas.
All of that.
You good on any, you would be honest, you good on any MLK Boulevard. Like
okay. Oh, that part.
Yeah. They go on the Dre's to celebrate this weekend. She walk in the club. You know what I mean? You got it made. I'm staying.
She gonna finish her career with the one team.
I would
too.
They say, I don't think I think Vegas cost of living ain't too crazy either when it comes to like real estate. I don't think that it's insane.
It's not as bad as LA.
Yeah, no. You need that.
Because most times people don't really want to live in Vegas because it gets so hot.
It's hot. It's hot as hell.
It's
hot as hell. But
so like I said, Phoenix too. Oh, child.
Yeah. But
Phoenix is a great city though.
Yeah.
Phoenix is a great
But they
city.
say Phoenix is racist.
Really?
I've heard like Arizona was something. I
don't know.
A lot of black people there.
Like Phoenix, like
I got two homies who live there now, and I want to say one of them was like, because one's a model and she's like, you
get that. Like I was only out there for a little bit of time, so I don't live there, but I went to the Usher concert out there.
Did you?
I went to the Usher concert out there, and I'll be honest with you, I was very shocked by how diverse it was.
Really?
I was shocked. I was like, where are all these black people at? Like, it was so many black people there. It was a lot of like Latinos there, a lot of white folks there. It was very diverse.
I'm gonna ask them again because I felt like I had heard something. I'll ask them again. Let's see. Tiffany Hayes, whatever. Golden State. It's year 14. Get it how you live, sis. Chelsea
she
Gray
was retired at one point, so
yeah, and came back. Yeah, Chelsea Gray stay.
She stays.
Nneka, I think Nneka. I would like to see Nneka in Dallas.
I like that.
I would like Nneka in Dallas with Paige. I would like that. Azura Stevens,
like her and Skylar got like a thing, like they like really close friendship. I don't see her like leaving.
Skylar was supposed to go to Stanford and play with them. That's what I had always heard. Which, can you imagine that? They would. I could not imagine. I can. Because I love them sisters, honey. Nneka and Shanae, baby, I love them.
I love the sisters.
I love them there, honey.
I told you that was one of my schools I wanted to, one of my dream schools, until I realized I gotta have like a 4-point something.
Hey, the grades gotta go crazy. I wanna remind me to tell you some little tea too off camera about why a player did not go there if I didn't tell you already. I'm gonna tell you a little tea off camera. Anyway, what was I saying? No, so Nneka and Shanae, I love them, child, honey. I love it. Seeing them jokers warm up. I went and watched them in 2012 at the Final Four in Denver. Seeing them two warm up was like, oh my God. I wanted my coach to schedule them so bad. I wanted to see Nneka work on us in person. I wanted Nneka to give me 30 and 20, whatever she could give. I wanted that. I wanted that for me. I really did. I did. Azura Stevens. I liked her role in LA. I felt like she made some noise on that team. I liked her role. I thought she was solid on that team. So I would say
they got real potential for next year.
They do.
Real potential.
Yeah. They do. Jonquel Jones. I don't know about that group. To be honest with you, I don't know what decisions that group made.
I don't know. I don't know if the firing of the coach was like a blindsided thing. And I think
you don't know who also in the locker room saying they want the coach to go. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't. But if they were blindsided by that, I don't know if they stay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's good for their brand being in a big city like that for sure.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, I don't.
To me, in the WNBA, do they, like, it's like, LeBron will lie and say that he don't have no input on stuff. LeBron say that he don't have no input. That stuff's not true. Because I know for a fact, one of my daddy's, which I ain't gonna say their names on camera, one of my daddy's best friend's son got drafted to the Lakers, and Nike asked Kobe before they gave him a deal to get signed with Nike. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they be asking him questions about how they feel.
Yeah.
So it's like, did they have a conversation with her? Are they not in the WNBA? Are they not having conversations with the players? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think so.
Okay.
I really don't think so. Just at the end of the day, sometimes in general, I don't feel like society like necessarily respects women in general.
You're right about that.
So do you think you're going to give me the respect to give me a heads up that you're going to fire my coach?
Doing this podcast has exposed that. I'm going to tell you that has exposed how a lot of men think about women. Doing this, I've seen a lot. My eyes have been open to some of the comments people say, even on Facebook. Some of the comments people make is disgusting, especially when we get into the women being made money and how much money they should make. The comments some of y'all make is disgusting. It's weird. It's disgusting. I hope y'all don't have daughters. Heaven forbid. If you do, Jesus, I hope they're and put them in therapy because they're gonna need it.
I'll just put a pin in that. I'll put a pin in it.
Yeah.
Are we recording twice this week? Because we ain't gonna be able to do 2 hours right now.
No, hell no.
Okay. So I don't know. Maybe we talk about the CBA next episode.
Talk about that. We'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Because if anything, and I'll just touch on it real quick.
Go ahead.
You know how I sent you the thing? They said that the players said that it was like insulting. Not insulting, but they didn't agree with it. But when you look at it on paper, you're like, what do you mean it's insulting? It's great, right? Because we had that conversation. Yeah. But it's something that we're not seeing. So when you mention the comments and things like that, it makes me think about who's in charge of these teams, how many of them are male dominated, like or male owners of these teams. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I think they're like calling their bluff. Like, you're not about to give me this BS when I know you have more.
I want to know what that number, if we're talking about revenue share, I want to know what the revenue share, because to me, they only want 5%?
I thought it was 10.
No, it's 10%.
Or was it half of that?
They're getting, 10. I think they're getting, we'll have to revisit that, because they're getting like something small, but they want it. I want to know what those numbers look like as a dollar amount. You get what I'm saying? Because to me, outside looking in, when I hear a raise, a percentage of raise, that what that is, I'm like, honey, you not gonna get that in this little company that I work with. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my little 3.5%, honey.
But it makes you think like, but it makes me think like they know something that we don't.
Yes, they should. And I think that with the point that you're making, what you saying it, I think it goes both ways for everybody. They know something that we don't. So for the ones who telling us they don't deserve that, I'm so sick and tired of that. The league ain't making enough. How do you know? Are you the CFO?
Let them know.
Are you over the books?
Let them know. What I'm saying?
So really, we all should shut up until the dang CBA. Because I'm sick of it. The league is in the red. How do you know? I can make a post now.
How do you know, Joe?
How do you know? Are you over the books? Are Steve, you the accountant?
How do you know?
I just wanted to say that because I'm sick of that. How do you? We don't know, people. We don't know. So whatever. Because like I said, we over here like, shoot, that's a raise. That's a hell of a raise, But it's like, really, the number should it? That's what it should be.
If they're fighting, because we see it and we like, that's a huge jump.
That's 3.5%.
For them to feel like that's that's disrespectful. Like y'all are hiding something.
That's what I'm saying.
You're hiding something.
My raise, honey, was 2 bands last year.
Okay.
My raise was 2 bands last year. So you tell me another 600,000.
No, facts. Mine was too.
I'll take it. So we don't know.
Hold on. I was happy as hell too.
You know how you black people pull out the calculator? To me, like I said, my raise was 2 bands, so another 600,000. Jesus, okay. But yes, we'll revisit that too. Yeah, this is clearly gonna be a 2-parter. Let's see. Jordan Canada.
Who is
I
that?
like her in Atlanta. The point guard. You know Jordan Canada. Played at UCLA.
Okay.
I like Jordan Canada.
I mean, I like that Atlanta Dream team. I don't think they really
like
need to do anything.
Too. I think that's an internal thing. I think they got to learn how to finish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think they just got to learn how to finish. I think that's it. Film sessions, whatever. Izzy McBeggar, is that how you pronounce her name? From Seattle. I like her too.
Mm-hmm.
I like her. If she leaves, I ain't mad. I don't know where I want to see her at. I'm
interested to see who they might hire as a head coach.
Yeah, I forget. It's a lot of vacant jobs.
It is.
Like I said, like I said, a lot of these we ain't gonna get through. We went through a whole lot of the big names. There's a few more I do want to touch on. Nafisa, stay. I would stay. Ain't no point you going nowhere. I'm ready to see Benaja Laney come back because I felt like that was a missing addition for New York because she like made big plays. She was like a big piece of them to me. I liked her on defense. I liked her game.
Right.
Courtney Williams. I would stay, and I want that team to stay together. Like I said, I felt like they just Stephanie Dolson. We almost out. We 12 years. We almost done. We at Washington. Ina Charles showed that she had a lot left in the tank because she been 16 years. She showed she had a lot left.
She got a lot left in the tank. She don't get a lot of respect that she deserves.
She doesn't.
That's crazy.
She doesn't.
I mean, I would like to see her go to a different team then.
Yeah.
Like just yeah. Like she just needs to go to a different team where like she has more visibility.
Yeah.
And they can really see it in her game is appreciating.
Just now, maybe within this year and last year, I feel like just now the league is becoming a young woman's league, and I feel like it hasn't been in the past, if it makes sense.
That makes sense.
I think maybe that's why she's not getting that I feel like she was getting the credit, you know what I'm saying, for all these years, but it's 16 years, that's a long time, honey. She gotta be the longest active. Alicia Gray got a business here.
What she do?
Sis got like a wing spot. Yeah, sis got like a little wing spot with her fiance. I think it's on the outskirts. I have to figure out where it's at. I think it's on the outskirts. So I think, I like Atlanta cheap. It's a cheap cost of living depending on where they live. I don't know where they stay at. For the money she makes, she all right over here. Yeah. I think me personally.
And you get that big city life.
That's what I'm saying. And we got the best wings in the world. I don't never see them out, surprisingly. The dream players, I don't never see them anywhere. But maybe they don't go to the places I go because maybe they just don't go to, but I don't really see them out.
Sometimes people are like unrecognizable, like once you see them. Like if you see them in real clothes, you might have saw them out, but just didn't even recognize them.
I would know them. Because you got to think, the height be there. Like I saw freaking the girl who played at LSU, who hit threes in LSU. I saw her 2 weeks ago, and think about it, she ain't been in the league. First of all, she's a nice size. I didn't realize she was about 5'11". She was nice. I saw her.
Who are we talking about?
Jasmine. The one who hit the threes for LSU to win, came off the bench. Yes. I saw her literally at an apartment complex.
That's funny. How tall is she? Because she looked small on TV.
She was every bit of 5'11". She was nice size. I was like, dang. I'm like, SEC, you really gotta look like that, even if you on the bench. Like she had that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm not talking about Kia Nurse. Alana Smith. Like I said, I want that team to stay. That's pretty much. I think Sophie Cunningham said that she was going. She only make $100,000. Sophie Cunningham said that she was going to flirt with other teams to see what they got to offer her. She did say that, but she said that she would like to stay there.
Okay, girl.
Amy from Phoenix.
Your favorite player.
I'm not going to do it tonight. That's pretty. Ooh, it's a lot of them. You look at this list too. It's a lot of them that I'm gonna leave alone.
All right, I'm not looking. I don't have the list.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's a lot of them I'm gonna leave alone. Bria Hartley was all right this year back in the league. I thought so. I thought she had a good year coming back. I'll say that.
I thought so too. She ruffled some feathers, that's for sure.
For sure. But yeah, that's pretty much. I just kind of really want to go through that list. Like I said, that was pretty much what we think. We're excited to see what happens this off summer. They got plenty of time. They usually don't make a little noise until, back right when the season start. Right. Right after unrest, that's when they start making a move. So they just enjoying y'all's time, man. Enjoy y'all's break. Thanks. Enjoy y'all's enjoy y'all's money. Aces is having a parade. I think it's this Friday. They having an after party at Dre's. I wish I was flying in. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So that was pretty much kind of what we wanted to get into. We don't know we don't, just be on the lookout for the recording. We don't know. So that's pretty much it for that. But
what I wanted to bring up.
Oh, go ahead.
When I was like looking at stuff, like.
Go ahead.
But I guess we could talk about it next episode when we talk about like the CBA and stuff.
What you want to bring up?
Because I didn't know, like, it was talking about, like, when I was like looking up some things, it was just talking about like if a lockout happens and it's like prolonged, like one of the risks could be like basically giving more attention to other leagues, right? When they say like unrivaled.
Yeah.
Right. But then they mentioned another one that I hadn't even heard of. What? It's called Project B.
Project B.
Have you ever heard of that?
I ain't heard of that one.
It's like I guess it's just something that they've talked about, but like a women's pro basketball league.
I think I know what you talk, because who owns it? I think I saw a couple names on there who had some money into it, but I'll have to look at that too. I don't know. Either way, they gonna get that basketball, and that's the thing about the WNBA. It's like everybody's doing other things. They got their hands in. I'm in Australia, I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? Because either way, I'm gonna play regardless. Y'all really not. Right. It's little money over here I'm getting really ain't nothing compared to what I'm getting over here. You get what I'm saying? So it's really like,
baby. So
exactly. So it's really just like we doing y'all a favor. You know what I'm saying?
Get it together.
We're doing our country a favor. You get what I'm saying? As far as like, how I see it. This is the Olympics.
Yeah.
My people want to see me. You know what I'm saying? So we're really doing it. We doing it for that. This little 78,000, whatever. Especially somebody like Angel Reese. Angel Reese is wiping her ass with that 75,000, whatever. Angel Reese is wiping her ass with that. That is her. Angel Reese is on a private jet. Like literally.
That's her fast food money.
Literally.
That's her money for her dog. Her little poodle.
Yeah. That's the bad. That Angel is wiping her ass with that money, bruh. Like, she
damn near playing basketball for free.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What is that? And think about it. She said it ain't paying her bills. I get 78,000. I don't see how people's living off that, period. You get what to be honest. I don't, these days, if you're not making 100,000, depending on where you at, honey, you need like at least 85 in this economy right now.
And that's still stretching it.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially if you have a family.
Yes.
What? Like, and she in Chicago making $70,000 a year. That's not doing nothing. I think they put her house
out there. I bet she probably paid cash for her house. I think they said her house was like maybe like which I think is a fantastic first house for 23 or like $1 million, something like that. Which honey, that was the little Tampax commercial. That was probably a little. Ad that I did.
The McDonald's meal.
That was the McDonald's
bundle
meal.
That she did. Okay.
Yeah, she's wiping her ass with that money. Please. Yeah.
It's a joke. A joke.
So you, like Nafisa said, how are we going to entice them to play? Because whatever.
Facts.
But
I saw something where Sue Bird said though. I just looked at it briefly. I didn't watch the whole thing, but she kind of mentioned like with the new teams coming up and everything. And just because we just went through the list of who we think would stay and leave, like if the CBA passes, like, are you throwing more money at some of those good players to get them to come to your new team?
I would.
Like, so, like, we'll just say Nafisa, for instance. Yeah. And that might not be a good one, but we'll just say Nafisa. And, like, girl, we giving you $1.5 million.
Yeah.
To come on out here.
Who wouldn't want a fresh start? They say Toronto's nice as hell. They say it's clean.
Toronto is very nice.
Free health insurance. You know what I'm saying?
I love Toronto. Shout out to Toronto.
Been.
Okay. Hey, if we have any Toronto followers, definitely tap in. Love Toronto.
Yeah. I mean, free healthcare. Hey, I mean, IVF is free up there too. They pay IVF is
I didn't know that.
It's free. IVF is
Toronto
free.
Is y'all got to go to Toronto. Toronto is such a nice city. Such a nice city. People are so nice. It's just a nice city.
Yeah, you got that. I mean, I don't want to live in Cleveland. I'm good on Cleveland. Good on Cleveland, baby.
Yeah. My best friend lives in Cleveland. Shout out to my best friend. She already knows.
My best friend lives in Akron, and she tries to get here as fast as she can every single time. So
my best friend already know. I'd be like, girl, like if I don't come up there in the summer, I'm not coming.
Girl, it's like even when I go see my homegirl, I'm like, why is it always raining here? Why is it cold? Why is it always gloomy?
It's like
why does it
dark,
look like that?
It's cold. Like I tell
you, only thing I do like going to concerts up there because we be sitting at that little hotel across the street. We literally just walk literally across the street.
That's amazing.
So, do. I do like that situation because we literally just because when she said it was across the street, I'm thinking like, girl, it's like a block. No. Okay. I'm walking out and I'm looking at it. So I did like that. I think that that was cool. So, because here I gotta get on the train. It's a whole thing. If I want to.
It's a whole thing. Yeah.
It's a whole thing. But yes. So yes, that's a wrap. So just
it's a wrap, guys.
Yeah. We don't know when we record. We don't know how often. We're still figuring this out. We originally it was supposed to be Thursdays. We're pivoting. We don't know. So just be on the lookout. Turn your notifications on. And if you're watching this, do us a favor and go ahead and hit that like button. Do us another favor and go ahead and share it with your friends. We appreciate you guys. And shout out to everybody who has followed us and subscribed to us on TikTok and the people from TikTok who have came over here to the YouTube. We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Shout out to y'all. Yeah.
But y'all have a good night.
Bye, guys.